I did not think that I was going to make it on time, but I'm actually very impressed that I did. Because I literally did not think this was going to happen. Um, but hello, hello, hello. My name is Cho. Welcome to the live. If you're new here, we go live about 4 nights a week. And then we have a bonus stream on Mondays. And we just chit chat about whatever you guys want to chit chat about. So, um, welcome. Hopefully, you guys are doing well tonight. I, because my life is such a hot mess, I'm gonna be eating dinner right now. Like, it's gonna be giving mukbang. Like, it's giving mukbang because my life is like, it's just a mess. Everything's a mess. So, this is my dinner tonight. We're having 4 eggs with cheese and 2 pieces of toast. Yes, we are. So that's what we're gonna be doing. You're gonna be watching me eat because, listen, it was either you're gonna watch me eat or I wasn't gonna go live tonight. And I figured you guys wanted me to go live, so here I am. Um, what is going on, Motif? Why are you retracting messages, Motif? Mm. You know, one thing about me and eggs, I know how to fry this shit perfectly. Mm. 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 Oh my god. I apologize for the mukbang. I really, really do. But you're gonna get what you're gonna get, and you're either gonna deal with it or you're not gonna deal with it. The choice is yours. I don't care either way. But yes, it's 11 p.m. at night, and I'm just now being able to eat dinner today because that's how my life is going this week. Okay, wait a minute now. No robe, I'm confused. Well, you're confused because my robe is still dirty. What happened was I washed my robe on Wednesday and then I left all of my clothes in the washer overnight instead of putting them into the dryer. So they're still dirty. So I thought, okay, okay, Cho, it's fine. I thought maybe if I put them in the dryer, it'll be fine. It wasn't fine. They stink, they reek, they're like rotted. So I have to wash them again on heavy duty. And now it's just, oh my God, no. So long story short, my rubber's still dirty. And now my other rubber's dirty too. So you guys are gonna get what you're gonna get. And I feel like I don't have time to do a deep, deep, deep clean of my clothes because I have so much shit to do tomorrow. Mm. Hi, Merhead. How are you? I'm a little overwhelmed, to be quite frank with you. A little overwhelmed with my schedule. I just overbooked myself this week. I'm having fried eggs, scrambled eggs, and then I'm having toast. So the first 5 or so minutes is gonna give mukbang. If you hate a mukbang, I get it. I get it. You can tune out and then come back in 10 minutes. To be honest, y'all, it's just this marathon. This marathon training is a lot. It's actually a lot. I don't think you guys understand that, like running, like when you're running, you're not doing anything else, right? Like you're not doing anything else. So, like tonight's run took me an hour to complete. Then you got to think about 5 minutes before of stretching, 5 minutes afterwards of stretching, drinking, hydrating afterwards. Like, so we're looking at almost, an hour and 15 minutes today out of my day just running, right? It's a lot. And then doing that 4 times a week, it's a lot. It's a lot. So, and then I'm also pet sitting. Shout out to the people that watch my content and not just my live streams. But if you watch my actual content, you know that this week I'm also pet sitting. And that's very time consuming as well because I have to go tend to their dogs in the morning and the evening. And so this is like, another hour of my day every day, at least an hour of my day every day. It's a lot. It's just a lot this week. Marathons, it's such a head game. Well, it's like the date. I'm not, so to be quite frank with you, I'm not even that overly concerned about the date of the marathon because I feel like I have such mental resilience and I can keep a composure about myself. I know that might sound crazy, but I can keep a composure of myself to really get through it. But the training is so time consuming. That's what's really kind of frying me these days is the training is so it takes so many hours out of my week, hours that I don't have to spare already. I'm just really overwhelmed. I'm very overwhelmed this week. I'm eating dinner at 11 o'clock. I have dirty clothes that I thought were supposed to be clean. Oh my god, I need them for tomorrow. Oh my god. Hmm. So, I have to actually wash clothes tonight after the stream. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. You know what? You bitches are lucky that I'm even here at all. Because I should have canceled tonight's stream. That's what I should have done. But I'm here. So if you have not liked the stream yet, like the stream now. Because it's fucking ridiculous that I didn't cancel tonight's stream. Feeling the way I feel. And knowing that I have X amount of things I have to do still before I go to bed tonight. It's too much. I'm going out of town tomorrow for a little bit. I've got volunteer obligations that I've committed to for tomorrow. I'm still watching the dogs tomorrow. My office is a shit show right now. I have no clean clothes. It's just a mess. Hey DJ, where's Hank? In his fucking kennel, in his cage, where he belongs. Where he belongs. I had to chase Hank into his cage. Had to chase him into his cage. Hey Omar Torres, hi. Thank you for linking the Discord channel, DJ. Thank you so much. Hello, one step at a time, period. Training is very hard, mentally and physically. It is. It is hard. It's just I'm not used to working out and running this much. I'm just not used to it. And don't get me wrong, I love running. It's like it is definitely it makes me feel good physically and mentally. Like I feel good when I run. But the stress of other things not getting done because I am so limited in my time these days, It's fucking frying me. It's fucking frying me. I appreciate you too, Omar. Hey, Radike. Hi, Ryan. What's going on? Is that strawberry jam? No, it's actually four fruits. Four fruits. Strawberry, raspberry, and what else? There are two other red fruits. Like a boysenberry. I don't know. It's like four fruits. Look up four fruits by Bon Maman. You know, Bon Maman is my favorite jelly preserves company. They're based out of France, and this is the four fruits. So it's like all four. It's like four different red fruits. Maybe currants. I don't know. Gotta get your carbs in for that long distance run. So you know what, guys? It has been a little bit fun eating carbs. I typically consume a low carb diet. So the fact that I'm able to eat more carbs is like really fun. It was difficult at first. It was hard at first eating more carbs because it's just something I don't naturally do. But now I know why you guys are such a bunch of fat fucks. Now I get it. I get it. I'm actually feeling a little bit less judgmental about you guys these days. Truly, honestly, I do. Um, I feel less judgmental because like carbs are fucking incredible. Like this right here is incredible. The fact that I'm eating jelly, two pieces of jelly toast, fucking incredible. This is low carb bread, but you get what I mean. I've been eating ice cream. I've been eating ice cream. I mean, it's just like I've been having sugar. It's been great. It's like I get why you guys are obsessed and obsessed with carbs and sugar. I get it. I totally get it. Gotta get your wait, jacked as fuck. Now I'm not jacked. That bougie jam, 25 bucks for a 6 ounce jar. Well, listen, Bon Mon Mon makes the best preserves. It is what it is. I don't make the rules. They're great. It's Leah's birthday. Oh my god. I'm gonna miss her birthday. Now that I can't like text her because I'm using my phone. I'll text her though. After the stream, I'll text him. Squirrel, I love that preserved brand, but you got good taste. That's why. You got excellent taste. That's why you love this preserved brand. Bon Maman. By the way, I did. It's right here. I'm gonna show you. I did Bon Maman's advent calendar. The 2024 edition, I did their advent calendar. So incredible. It was so incredible trying all the different limited edition jams and jellies and fruit preserves. It was phenomenal. I did a series here on the channel, so go check that out. It's just shorts. I did some shorts. I kind of designed the series to be where I would go to different local bakeries and try them on croissants, try them on local sourdough bread, try them on muffins, try them in peanut butter and jellies, try them in lattes. So it was a really, really cool little series that I did. So if you're a foodie like me, because in real life, I'm a foodie. My life revolves around food and consuming things in my body, right? And so this was actually gifted to me by a dear friend, another YouTuber, a big YouTuber actually, named Loon and Nate, aka Jillian. That's her real name. She doesn't mind. She introduced she. I'm not doxing her. Real name is Jillian. She says her name is Jillian. Jillian. But anyway, the Lunate, she gifted this to me. She sent this to my house, and she was like, "Cho, I want you to do a series about it because I want to see you unbox it and open it." And it was phenomenal. I'll tell you some of the. I'll give you kind of a spoiler alert. I'll give you some of the different spreads they had. One of them was apricot and peach, um, cherry with honey, guava. They got a lemon elderflower spread, orange yuzu and grapefruit spread. That was really great. Pineapple and yuzu, purple fig with cinnamon, rhubarb and strawberry, raspberry with rose, nectarine and peach, pineapple and passion fruit, pear with cocoa nibs. That was really good. That was really interesting. So anyway, um, that's how you can tell that my office is a fucking wreck because the mere fact that I can just grab my hands on a piece of trash like that I've been meaning to throw that box away for literally a week and a half now. It's just been sitting here next to my desk, just sitting there. But the fact that I can put my hands on that right now randomly, it just it shows you how chaotic my life is right now. It's just a mess. Um, I can understand what you're feeling right now, but give yourself some credit. You're active and making moves and still trying to make sure you keep your commitments. I mean, you know what? You're right, Motif. Um, you're right. I am staying committed. One thing about me, I try my, at least in real life, this doesn't really apply to my content, but in real life, I'm a very committed person. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. I'm going to follow through. And I don't like to say I'm going to do something and then say, just kidding, I'm not. Like, I don't like to do that, so I don't. So even though I should cancel my volunteering in the morning, I'm not going to do it. Um, because I told them I would be there to help them. So, fuck me. You need strength training with cardio? I know, I do. I hate strength training though. I hate it so much. Bane of my existence. Ooh, barbecue brisket and egg biscuits are my morning comfort food. That sounds good and expensive. Barbecue brisket in the morning time? Ryan got money. I'll give you some sugar. Oh, well, thank you, Radke. What's up, Black Guy? Hey, Rickshaw. How are you? I'm here watching you instead of cleaning my messy room. Well, listen, that makes two of us because I'm sitting here talking to you instead of cleaning my office right now. Have you seen B. Dylan Hollis? He made a short showing you how to make a lemon pucker pie. I made it and oh my god, it was a slap your grandma good. Well, I'm not much of a baker, so I wouldn't be interested in that. I have a couple baking recipes that I know how to do really well. Lavender lemon bars being one of them. I stick to that and I show my expertise in cooking. Baking is not really my thing. It's too much of a science and less of a creative process for me, in my opinion, in my honest opinion. So I don't gravitate towards baking. It frustrates me. Dime Vision says that's a good thought process. I'm the same way. But thank you, Dime. How are you today, by the way? The journey of 1,000 steps begins with one. Hey, Thomas. Oh shit. Of course I'm up doom scrolling and I roll into you. Hey, what's up, Thomas? Lemon pucker pie. Wow. It's no bake. Oh, okay. Well, send me the short on Instagram or yeah, send me the short on Instagram. Baking is a wild science. Elevation, humidity, all that shit matters. It does. I don't got time for it. Somebody you don't know, I'm overwhelmed. That's who I am. How are you? Hey KC kid, what's up? What's going on with you? I'm just finishing my dinner at 11 fucking 30 at night. I'm gonna just watch you and clean because I can't even sleep in my bed. That's how messy it is. Girl, get your room together. What's the point of having a fork? Well, the fork was used to eat food. Nope. What do you think I have a fork for? I ate my dinner with my fork. Are you eating dinner? Yes, I'm eating dinner. You're an inspiration. Keep up the work. I'm trying to find a good store-bought sugar-free cheesecake because I'm too lazy to make it myself. Store-bought cheesecake. I'm good, but that's good to hear. Greetings from Oregon. Greetings. I don't even know where Oregon is, honey. My room is overwhelming and my ADHD and my OCD isn't helping. But doesn't OCD help you to clean shit? Tamu Will Smith. At least I'm Will Smith. The Tamu version of Will Smith is still better than you, honey. You're just you. I'm Tamu Will Smith and you're just you. Now, come on now. Just sent it. You're going to love it. I guarantee that you'll be eating it on the next live. Good to see you. About to have me some fried shrimp. Ooh, fried shrimp sounds good. I'm not eating. I know you guys must have just walked in, but I had eggs as well. So I don't know why you guys are being so weird. I'm not eating toast with a fork. Why would why would I have a piece of toast on this entire fucking plate? I just have one piece of toast. Come on now. Don't do me like that. Yes, store bought, not store bought. I wouldn't eat store bought cheesecake. What you need to do, Motif, is go to a bakery and go buy a local cheesecake that was made fresh. What's so wrong with that? I'm sure you've got a local place you can go buy cheesecake from. I'm sure of it. It's gonna be healthier. It's gonna taste better, and you're gonna be happier. Oregon is the state above Cali. Is that where Seattle is? Seattle? No, that's Washington. What cities are in Oregon? I don't pretend to know much about geography. This is why we have Google. Oh, Portland. With Portland, yeah, Portland. Um, Not a good combo. What time do you usually start the live? Every night at 11 p.m. Paulina. Whenever we typically go live, it's at 11 p.m. Eastern time zone, except on Mondays when we do the bonus stream. That's whenever I want to fucking go live. British people do the whole beans and toast thing. Beans and toast is kind of a weird thing. They aren't very observant. Clearly, egg residue on that plate. Period, Casey. Yeah, but none of them do sugar free. It's crazy. Well, if you pay them enough money, they will. If they're a baker, if this is their business, they'll do sugar free. They'll do sugar free for the right price. For the right price, they'll do sugar free. If you have not liked the stream, like the stream. What are you doing? There's 17 of you hosts here, only 11 likes. Like the stream. What's going on? Um, Portland. It's the first of the month. No robe, and the top bottom counter is reset. It is. It is, DJ. We haven't gotten the question yet. Like I said, I'm having a hot mess of a week right now. I'm very overwhelmed. with commitments that I've overcommitted to, which has made things a little bit more chaotic. Um, my pile of dirty clothes that I washed once left into the dish. I left it in, not the dishwasher. I left my clothes in the washer overnight. Now they're mildewy. Put them in the dryer anyway. Wasted that electricity. Wasted that time. Brought them out. They smell terrible. So I need to go put them back in the washer tonight after tonight's stream and do a heavy wash and then dry them immediately. I'm so mad 'cause I need some of those clothes tomorrow, and in the pile of clothes is my robe. So, do you eat dinner with your partner ever? Not really. I typically eat with him on the weekends. That's when I eat dinner with him on the weekends, typically. Forgetting the washing and mildew is the. Oh my God, DJ, it's like leave it, leave it, leave it. I said leave it. Hard headed as fuck. I mean, just hard headed. Um, the worst thing to ever happen to your washing machine, it's fucking. I'm like, Duke, I need you to stop. It's the way he wants the residue on my plate, and he's not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it. Oh, he wants to sit down now. He wants to sit down, and maybe I'll reconsider if he's sitting. No, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I hate when that happens. I have extremely hard water with a high sulfur content, so when I forget my clothes in the washer, it's unbearable. Oh my God, it's terrible. It's so terrible. It's so terrible. It like when I found that out, because mind you, I found this out earlier today. And I smelled my shorts that I hung up, and I was like, maybe when they dry, they'll be fine. You know what I'm like? I was delusional and thought, okay, let them air dry, let these shorts air dry, and they'll be fine, right? No, I was wrong. So I got everything else out of the dryer, and then I still didn't smell them yet because I thought, oh, it's fine, it's totally fine. Bring them up, and then literally minutes before I go live, not minutes, but like maybe like 10 minutes before I go live, because I had to cook my food before I got here. But 10 minutes before I go downstairs to like cook my dinner, I like get my robe, and that's when I smelled the robe, and it smells like rotten fish. My robe smells like rotten fish. Oh my God, and I have acne on my face right now. I have acne on my forehead. It's just like, and that's because of the stress. Because of the stress. I'm tripping. I need to do laundry myself. Almost as bad as, oh no, it's nowhere near a splinter. It's not. Not even close. Not even close to a splinter. The pain and suffering that you receive, both physically and mentally, from a splinter, it doesn't, no. It's not even close. Hey, Sunoco Serb, how are you? That must be Duke. It was Duke. Oh, thank you, Casey. Cute dog. He's a monster, though. Iron filter, air injector, or carbon filter, depending on your water chemistry, will fix it. DJ, I've tried everything. I dropped 25K on filtration systems and drilling a new well, but well water here in East Tennessee has high sulfur, iron, and copper content. Did you try ozone or chlorine? See, Ryan didn't know we had an expert in the house. We have an expert in the community. In-house expertise. Ozone for extreme cases of the smell is in both the hot and cold. Oh, audio check. How's the audio? Oh my god, guys, there's so much I have to do, guys. There's so much. Like I still need to communicate with my editor and do some testing and do some cleaning. One of the issues he thinks I'm having is, and again, it's hard to pin down tech issues sometimes. It's really all about trial and error and eliminating different variables, um, and, and tracking different variables down. And so the next thing he wants me to do is to clean um, the source of the audio, where the audio connection is occurring, and that might very well be the reason why the audio is not really up to his par, which is a pretty high par, I think, a high bar. Um, but it's worth it. It's worth it obviously to have high quality audio. But I think that if I can clean my phone out, I don't know how do you clean your phone? Do you take like one of the things that, oh my god, what is this? Oh, that's the hand sanitizer. Okay, I was like, what the fuck is on my, like, on my keyboard? Oh my god. Um, but no, maybe I can take one of those things that you can like spray like, and spray that in the like little connection area. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, Cho, you got me started. Well, no, get started. Get started. Here she goes. Here she goes. Get started. Water treatment fund. Okay, it's the first of the month. You promised to answer the question. Brandon Sipple. So which question are you? What question are you talking about? The top bottom question, Brandon Sipple. First of all, if I may ask you a question in response, and then I'll answer the question. Why would you like to know? What's interesting about that prospective answer, Brandon Sipple? Indulge me. I'm just interested. I'm just interested. Show us obviously a switch. I don't even know what a switch is. What's a switch? DJ got that passion for the water, yo. He does. I don't really, but in comedy, that's called a callback. Oh, really? My wife is the true expert. Just want you to know I'm a fan. Oh my God, Brandon, you're not a fan. Don't say I have. That. So that's a weird concept to imagine myself having fans. I don't. Ugh. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I have all of 2 subscribers on YouTube. So let's start there. I have all of 2 subscribers on YouTube, and I don't really consider myself to be someone that's extremely talented. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't. Like I'm just talking. I'm giving my opinion. I'm making this a safe space, not a safe space, but I'm making it like a free speech safe space for conversation. Um, so yeah, I don't know. But thank you, Brandon. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Oh my God, thank you, Jason and Nugget, for becoming a producer. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate your generosity. I always say that my benevolence knows no bounds, but I think truly your benevolence knows no bounds. So I really appreciate you. It is that type of generosity that ensures that I can continue creating content here on YouTube and creating this space. Yeah. Thank you so much, Jason. I think he means top and bottom. Fanboy. I'm a large industrial fan. Not a large industrial fan. Um, Thank you so much, Jason and Nugget. I really appreciate you. Checking in from Dubai. You have some good lips. You trying to fly me out to Dubai? Let me get some lip balm real quick. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Talking about lips. These lips are dry. Just wait till I get a good DSL on. And then we're gonna do a little bit of the SPI. Okay. Now that's a lip. Now that's a lip. And you know what, guys? I want my hat on today because like my hair's too long. I didn't schedule for a haircut, so like I'm just all fucked up. I'm all fucked up. Um, that's a T-shirt. Personally, it's interesting because I like comparing personalities to sexual preferences. I don't know why. Interesting. Okay. Next time you could say thank you, bro. I did say thank you, Brandon. Thank you very much. Jason. We love Jason. You look great. You're so fun. But thank you, Jabron. I put a DSL on. I put a dick sucking lip on just for you. See, my benevolence knows no bounds. My benevolence knows no bounds. Um, I also told you to never answer the question. It's not our business. Sure. The ums are hitting hard tonight. Don't go. You might not come back. Um, DSL means dick sucking lip. Tomahawk Boys, are you good? I'm good. I'm great. I'm really good. Oh, the title, losing control of my life. That I'm being a little bit. I'm being a little dramatic. Being a little dramatic, Tomahawk Boys. I am under some stress. This is kind of a first world problem. Truly, honestly, it's a first world problem. I have just simply overbooked myself this week and I am running out of time. There are not enough hours in the day. I need 32 hours in the day, but unfortunately, I'm experiencing the fact that there's only 24 right now, and that has cost me a bit of stress. Um, so yeah, that's what's going on. But I'm gonna survive. All good things are happening. All good things are happening. I'm pet sitting. I'm successfully completing my marathon training, my half marathon training. Um, I'm dog sitting for my neighbor. That's been really fun. But there's just a lot of things on my plate right now. You know, I'm going out of town tomorrow afternoon for a little bit. There's just a lot of things on my plate that I can't eat everything, on my plate at once. You know. Anyway, um, DSL XOXO. We love a good lip. Good evening, Mark Jack. What's going on? DSL's wild. Just want to make sure. Mark, what's the word? You run? Do you carb load? I don't carb load. No, I don't carb load. I do take some nutrition during the workouts, intra workout. I'm a big fan of Cliff Block shoes. Those are fantastic. So anytime I'm running longer than 50 minutes, so typically 5+ miles, I always take my block shoes and I take those every 25 minutes approximately, every 25 minutes. So yeah, that's what I take for my nutrition during runs, and that is suffice enough for me. I do eat more carbs than I typically would if I were not training for this marathon, um, which has been really fun because I generally eat a low carb diet when I'm not training. So, um, yeah, it's been fun eating ice cream and potatoes, like sweet potatoes all the time. I actually love sweet potatoes. So, like, having a good excuse to just eat them more often has just been phenomenal. And yeah, I run. I'm a long distance runner, Tomahawk Boy. Freeze some for later, leftovers. chilling and glad the week's over. Oh my God, thank the Lord. This week has been so long. I just cannot wait until Monday. Monday is, oh my, whew, Jesus. I cannot wait until Monday because Monday I really have a lax day. Really, truly, honestly, the only thing I have on my calendar for Monday is the bonus live stream, and that's really it. Like I don't have to go work. I don't have that many errands to run at all that day. There's just I'm like I cannot wait till fucking Monday. I cannot wait. So yeah. Checking in from the United Arab Emirates. I just dropped a like. Well, thank you so much, Gibran. I've always wanted to go to Dubai. I have good friends that have traveled there many times. And so, Brandon Simple, you don't think I would return from Dubai? Dubai seems like a very gay-friendly place. A lot of my gay friends, well, one of my gay best friends, he goes there quite often actually, and he loves it. What's the thing against Dubai? Um, I feel like I've heard stories, but maybe I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Tell me what the tea is over in Dubai. Have you gotten the Fabled Runner second win yet? I don't think I've heard of the Fabled Runner second win. What does that mean? You mean like a runner's high? I mean, if that's what you mean, if that's what you're referencing, then yeah. You mean like when you feel a sense of euphoria? I just had that a couple nights, well, a week ago actually. Last Saturday I had that. No, last Saturday or Sunday? I think it was a Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday. Last Saturday, I think. Um, but yeah, I don't know what Fable. I don't know what runner second wind is. But if you mean runner's high, I get that all the time. Usually, I get it um around the 7 mile mark. Like, well, no, actually, before then, around the 6 mile mark is when I get it. Man, I miss a good runner's high, aka say, oh, well, there you go, second win. Okay. What other sports do you enjoy? Well, I'm not really a sports person. This may sound crazy, but I don't really consider running a sport. I feel like sports are things that you play in teams. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's athleticism and there's sports. I feel like, um, I feel like running's not a sport. I know that's crazy. I know that's really crazy. Um, but I just don't feel like like individual, like I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But no, I am a golfer. What I used to be a golfer. I was on the golf team. I was on the chess team. Um, I'm a long distance runner. So no, I'm not really into participating in sports. Um, yeah, not really. My brother-in-law is a marathon runner. He does both New York and Boston Marathon as well as Boilermaker in Ithaca, New York. He averages 6.34 minute miles. Baby boy, I average about 10 minute a mile. I'm very slow. I'm a slow runner. I do 10 minute miles. Could be dangerous, brother Dubai. You think so? What's dangerous about Dubai? Yes, 6.34 is very fast. That's crazy fast. What's up, my brother Norb? I see. What's going on, Tyrone T? I'm doing very well. A little bit overwhelmed, but I'm very well. Blessed and highly flavored. Not blessed and highly flavored. Well, that is me. I am definitely the flavor, but I'm also favored too. Also a favorite as well. I'm sure it's beautiful. He was a runner for Niagara University, but the imported labor exploitation is sickening. I could never support that, even if it's paradise. Oh, you mean Dubai? I mean, I don't know. What name a country that is not propped up by exploitation? Name a country. Do you know what I mean? Like, name a country. Um, and I mean, this is an interesting conversation. Um, because you do vote with your wallet. 100% you vote with your wallet. But I kind of I side eye what do you call boycotts. Boycotts. Well, no, I don't side eye them. Like, sure, you should boycott things that you are passionate about. Fine, but what I don't like is the shaming of other people for indulging in things that you don't enjoy. Because again, if you show me a boycott of a company for some moral or ethical reason, and if you want to try to wield that as a bat to beat someone morally or ethically, I'll show you how you're a hypocrite, right? And other things and other companies that you support. Do you know what I mean? Like, it becomes a very slippery slope, and it's just you're setting yourself up for being called a hypocrite. That's just what you do when in my opinion, it seems to be a little bit of a virtue signal almost. But that being said, I boycott lots of things, by the way. I just don't always go around telling you guys what I'm boycotting, right? Because what's the point of that? If it comes up, it comes up naturally. Like now, this is coming up naturally. He doesn't go to Dubai because of exploitation and all this stuff. So I get it. I totally get it, and I respect it. Um, Golf, not a sport. Trolling. I feel like long distance running is one of the toughest sports. It's definitely tough. I can tell you that much. But I enjoy it. I was in the Junior Olympics, and it's definitely a sport. 100-meter 4x4 long jump, definitely a sport, but great fun too. The first time I went downstate with my cousin's cross country team back in the day, I thought they were all insane. Cause why? You've got to be a little bit crazy to enjoy long distance running. Hi, sweetie, you look great. Well, thank you, NH. How are you tonight? Happy Friday. Did everyone get through and survive this week? How was everyone else this week? I've talked about my week and how stressful it currently is still, but I want to hear, like, what were the highlights and lowlights of everyone's week so far? Tell me in the comments. I'm genuinely interested. Give me a highlight and a low light of your week. I played travel soccer. A few years ago, I retired as a 16 and a half years. Wait, I retired as a 16 and a half years as a club rec high school soccer coach. I love coaching Girls Academy, 10 and a half years club soccer coach, all volunteer. Well, that's awesome, Mark. I agree, but it's extremely bad. People go missing, they live in camps, and sometimes discarded in mass groups and not paid. There is a good Vice There's a good Vice doc on it. Very sad stuff. I don't know if you're in the Discord channel, Casey, but I'd love for you to link that in the travel channel. That sounds like something I would be interested in watching. Um, so yeah, if you're in Discord, please remind me in the travel channel. Um, by the way, guys, if you ever want me to watch something for a future stream or future conversation, or just want me to, watch something or indulge in some type of like media, then posting it in the Discord channel is the single, well, it's really the only way to get me to watch something because when I press the cancel the X button on this live stream, I'm gonna fucking forget. 100% chance. 11 times out of 10, I will forget. So if you really want me to to watch something, then yeah, it needs to be posted in the Discord channel. It just, you know, right? Like that one guy. What's that one guy?
Pompanelli. What's his name? Sam Pinelli. Some YouTuber with like millions of followers. He goes around America and he just records people, has conversations. He's great. What's his name? I want to find out his name. Something Nelly. Something Nelly. Is it Sam? Nick? I can't figure it out. I'll be here scrolling forever. Um Peter Santinello. That's who it is, Mark Jack. I love him. I love him. Thank you for posting that in the Discord channel because I actually watched and I'm now a huge fan of Peter Santinelli. Santinello. And Peter, why I thought he was a Nick, then I thought he looks like a Sam. No shade. He gives Sam, like Sam or a Nick. But no, Peter Santinello was incredible. I loved him. So thank you so much, Mark, for posting that and putting me on to him. I loved his video on Miami. You guys know I'm a huge fan of Miami Beach. I think it's the best city in the United States of America. I love it so much. Excuse me. So anyway, I love Peter Santinello. He's great. I thought he was great. Casey says, I honestly think boycotting is a very powerful resource, especially in the consumer world we live in. Corporate America would shit if both sides came together on issues and used boycotting in force. I agree. I agree with that. I agree. I actually agree with that. Yeah. I'll have to get on there. Wasn't aware you had one. Yes, it's in the pinned comment below. Copy and paste the link to the Discord channel. It's in the pinned comment below if you're on mobile. If you're on PC, it's linked above. Copy that into your web browser and join it that way. Hope you are like, yeah, I love Peter Santinello. Highlight one of the most difficult clients is finally happy with her graphics. I love that. Low light, my granddaughter who was born at 25 weeks may not make it. Oh my god, I'm so sorry to hear that. Motif, I am so sorry. That's heavy as fuck. I'm so sorry. That's terrible. Well, she's gonna be in my prayers. Mm, 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 mm. Life is very fragile, guys. Drew says there was a mass shooting here in my town. I'm so sorry about that, Drew James. Oh my god, these are some terrible lowlights. Fuck. I'm so sorry. She'll be in my prayers. That's awful. And I'm wishing your son or your daughter all the healing that God can offer and give because that is so traumatic. It's such a traumatic experience. Um, I'm so sorry about that. Oh, that breaks my heart. He met his wife in Ukraine. Oh, Peter did? That's cool. I love this Ukrainian bakery that I go to, this little cafe. I get a nice matcha latte. They're very subtle. The flavors are very subtle, which is a pro and a con. Sometimes you want a full body matcha latte, but overall, I'm very pleased. It's very beautiful. It's called Creme de la Creme here in Columbus, Ohio. It's beautiful, beautiful location, beautiful environment, beautiful presentation. Very tasty desserts. And yeah, always a wonderful, nice staff. Ukrainian women are beautiful. They're gentle. They're kind. They know how to give good customer service. I love them so much. He goes deep and very unbiased content. Yes, I love that. I I can guess where some of his opinions lie on some of these issues, but that never influences the way he reports or captures, um, you know, narratives from residents from wherever he's visiting. And I love that about him. It's very like he may have his own opinions, but he's not there to share. He's not there to share his opinions. He's there to actually cover a story, to actually see and discover what's going on, what's the pulse of this area. And I love it so much. Big fan. There's a manhunt for him right now. Oh my God, Drew, that's scary. Wasn't latest Obe at the pool in Philadelphia? I don't know what that means. Oh yeah, we're gonna pray that she makes it, Motif. I'm so sorry. Ukrainian bakery, interesting. What do you think of the fight in Cincinnati? Ghetto trash. Don't get me started, Mark Jack. Ghetto fucking trash. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. It's just like, it's disgusting. It's actually disgusting. You can't even go out, have a good time, have a couple drinks, dip it, and do it on the dance floor for a little bit, and then come out alive and safe. Now, the Russian white man that got his ass beat, I don't know how bad I feel for him. Well, okay, let me circle back. Looking at all the footage that has now come out, we do know that there was some conflict between the Russian man and an individual, right? I believe, based off the footage I saw, that the black individual, I don't know if it was a young guy or not, I'm gonna call him a young guy, but the young guy swung on the Russian guy. And then the Russian guy slapped the dog shit out of him, right? That's when everyone proceeded to jump this Russian guy. How it became a one on one or even a two on one, because maybe he had a friend with him, okay, sure, you get beat up by two guys, whatever. But how it went from one or two versus the Russian guy to literally up to 20 different people put their hands on this Russian man. Up to 20 different people jumped on one man. That is crazy. That is actually fucking crazy. And just imagine the optics. Imagine the optics, guys. Imagine the optics if you had a black man being chased around a metropolitan city downtown by 20 white men taking turns pummeling him. Imagine the optics of that. BLM would be burning down cities again. They'd be busting down the windows and doors of local small businesses again and looting them again. Cities would be on fire again. If the races were reversed. Now, I find it unfortunate that it took social media to amplify this story. Let's just assume that the white Russian man started the fight. Let's give them that. Let's assume the white Russian guy started the fight, slapped the dog shit out of a young black man. Okay, you beat his ass, okay? You beat that motherfucker's ass. Fine. Okay, fine. How did we get from that simple situation to up to 20 people taking turns? I'm talking about WWE style, like the way, watch the video. Okay, watch the video because a lot of you bitches talk shit without watching videos and knowing what the fuck you're talking about, okay? Watch the fucking video. These young men took joy in beating the dog shit out of this man. I'm talking about WWE, Hulk Hogan, Triple H, Shawn Michaels type of bullshit. The Rock, like, I mean, it was disgusting. It was disgusting. And I haven't even gotten to the worst part, okay? I'm trying to break this down piece by piece. So the White Russian man, we're gonna assume, he started the fight. Let's just assume he started the fight. But we're gonna assume. That's not been clarified yet. That's not really what we have evidence of. But for all the it was racism, for all you motherfuckers out there, let's assume the white devil started the fight. Okay, let's just assume that. Okay, he starts the fight. He gets jumped by 20 people. He gets jumped by 20 people. Okay, you then have a random woman coming in to prevent this mob from killing him because he's bleeding, there's concrete, they are curb stomping him, they are taking on their feet. I mean, the man could have died. You have a good Samaritan step in to defend someone who is being jumped by 20 different people. And you know what these animals decided to do? They decided to attack the woman. They decided to attack the good Samaritan that was trying to break the fight up. Not only did they attack her, it's a felony assault. They knocked her onto the concrete. This is disgusting, reprehensible, inexcusable behavior. And the worst part about it all is that the media was never going to touch it. The media was never going to touch it. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. This might be controversial. I'm going to tell you why they don't want to touch this. Because what they don't want you to know is that the black community has a violence problem. That's what they don't want you to know. That's what they don't want to publicize. We all know this. Like, we all know this. We know that black communities have a violence problem. We all know this. But the mainstream media does not want to promote what we know as truth. So the story was never going to get out. The story was never going to get out. And even now, they're backpedaling and pussy popping and putting spin on it because they're irresponsible and they're reckless, right? I'm sick of it. I'm so fucking sick of it, to be quite frank with you, Mark. I'm so fucking sick of it. People were taking joy in beating this man up, and it's reprehensible behavior. And again, I say this: if that were a black man being jumped by 20 people, where it's recorded, taking turns, pummeling him into the ground, smashing his head into the concrete, if that was a black man at being the recipient of 20 white men, oh my God, we would not hear the end of it. We wouldn't hear the end of it. And it took social media and Elon Musk and a bunch of people retweeting the story, retweeting the story, retweeting the story for it to finally get picked up. And now the mainstream media has to confront it. They have to confront it now. But of course, like I said before, they're backpedaling and pussy popping and putting the fucking spin on it right now. It's crazy. It's so fucking crazy, guys. It's crazy. And in my home state of Ohio, the great state of Ohio, this is happening. It disgusts me. It disgusts me. So that's what I think of the Cincinnati fight. Good question. Jazz festival should mellow you out, not hype you up. Well, there's a long history of racism with the jazz festival, and there's a lot of history of it being an anti-white type of festival. To be quite frank, I'm just keeping it real with you guys. There's been a lot of efforts for them to, if you go to the jazz festival, and I know this because I'm from Ohio, right? I know the Nasty Natty, so whatever. I know people who live in, I know Cincy. So anyway, but there have been times where there have been big efforts for the establishments to promote only black businesses and to encourage people to not patron the white businesses, right, at all. So like when you go there, you are encouraged to not shop at the white businesses during the jazz festival in Cincinnati. Not only that, this could be controversial, but I mean, listen, facts are facts, and facts don't give a fuck about your feelings, okay? So there was one time where a business said, we are not going to be open during the jazz festival because the clientele of the jazz festival, they do not tip well, they fight a lot, they break shit up, they do all this shit, so we are not going to be open. And you know what they did to the restaurant? They called them racist. So get this. You don't want people to eat at white-owned restaurants. But when the white-owned restaurants close, you call them racist for closing. And what? I mean, am I fucking crazy? Am I fucking crazy here? What is going on? It's the same thing with gentrification. I'm experiencing a little bit of this right now here in Columbus. I'll just say Columbus. I'm not gonna say, well, I can say I'm not giving you my neighborhood. In my neighborhood, I'm experiencing the same thing. I live in a historically black neighborhood. I do. It's becoming gentrified. And a lot of black people are upset because a lot of white people are moving into our neighborhood, fixing shit up, improving property, increasing property values, you know, creating businesses, making it a thriving place. I mean, imagine being upset about this, right? So it's like with the whole gentrification thing, we get mad when white people move into a neighborhood, but if white people move out of a neighborhood, we call it white flight. So it's like, when are we gonna just stop blaming white supremacy for everything? When are we gonna stop doing that? Like, when are we gonna stop doing that? I don't like. So anyway, that's how I feel about Cincinnati Jazz Festival. It's a bunch of bullshit. I think it was disgusting. I hope everyone gets felonious assault charges, and I hope they go to jail for a long time. But will they? Probably not, because Cincinnati is run by liberals who don't believe in the justice system. They don't believe in punishing crime. They just don't. And I hope that the white woman that was planted on the ground, I hope she sues for everything. And I hope she gets everything. Because she was a good Samaritan. And this is why, this is one of, oh my God, I'm so frustrated. This is reason number 1,200,3,205 reasons. This is that number reason why people don't step in to help other people in public. This is that reason why. Because the minute you step in because you got some goddamn common sense, you're gonna get hurt. And either you're gonna get hurt on the front end like this white woman does, or you're gonna get sued or thrown into jail. Like the one guy on the subway in New York City, like that guy trying to help another black woman out, and he ends up being criminally charged. Like, I need to drink some water. I can't. I need like sugar. Fuck me. Give me a second, guys. I'll come back. I'm gonna get something to drink real quick, and then I'll come back and read some comments. Oh my God! Look at how cute Duke is. Look at him. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's tired. I know. Duke. Oh my goodness. Look at him. Anyway.
Um, Give me a second. Okay. Ginger beer. Oh, that's good. Oh, hey, Ben W. And most media has been silent, period. I'm so sorry I didn't message you yesterday. I'm sick. Okay, it's fine. I was not prepared, Ben. I have been so busy this week. It is a mess. My life is a wreck this week. So don't spoil me though on the fight and the mechanics. The shirt's giving. Oh, thank you. I like a good form-fitting shirt sometimes. Dude literally did a wrestling leg drop on him, shaking my head. Is America great? Yeah, America's always been great. L. For the record, it's always been great. Um, Hi, Yer, how's it going? And the ones that were filming were cheering them on. Disgusting. And city officials said they had it coming to them. They should not represent anyone and should lose their job over those comments. Well, but they won't though. But they won't. Because it's in vogue to hate white people. It's in vogue. It's very fashionable to hate whites. Um, it's the same in the Jazz District in downtown KC. What is KC? Kansas City? Kentucky? Kansas City? One of my favorite jazz saxophone artists is Candy Dullar. Look up her picture. It will shock you when you see what she looks like. She's beautiful. Candy Dolfer. Let me look her up. Candy Dolfer. Oh, she is pretty. She looks very country, like she looks like she's from Nash Vegas. Um, how are you? I haven't been on in a while. Hope you're doing well, Blossom John. I'm doing very well in general. Like if you zoom out, I'm doing very well. What I miss? Hey, Brig, you haven't missed much at all. Me bitching and complaining about how busy I am this week and how stressed out I am this week and how I'm so behind in everything this week. That's about it. Right, my cousins like let them gentrify my home. Value's gone up 200%. Well, listen. Okay, so it is a complex issue. I don't mean to be flagrantly dismissive of the unintended negative consequences of gentrification. But what I don't like about how people use that term is that they use it in purely negative connotations when that's just not the reality. It's not the fucking reality at all, okay? And when you confront these people who push the 100% negative narrative, then it becomes a circular issue, a circular argument. And I'm speaking from personal experience in my neighborhood. I'm speaking from experience of this. So in my neighborhood, when we bought our home was built in 1906, old home. There was three boarded up homes on our block. You know, um, not to brag, but I live on a very rich street. Like my neighbor's home just sold for over $1 million. Two houses down from me, right? $1 million, right? So um, the property values have gone tremendously up because the homes are big, they're beautiful. My house is 3,000 square feet, and I live in the smallest house on the block. So we are the poor people on the block because our house is the small, like literally the smallest on the block at 3,000 square feet. If that gives you any reference or any context to what I'm talking about. So just imagine
when we moved in, there were 3 boarded up homes on the block, right? The houses weren't worth shit, and now the homes are upwards of $1 million plus. It's wild. So, but that's what you want. That's gentrification. You want things to be in better conditions. You want businesses to feel like they can come and thrive and make a profit in your neighborhood. You want people to be able to walk around and run and bike and have children playing in the street without the fear of crime or violence. That's what you want, right? And gentrification accomplishes that for the most part. However, there are negative consequences of that. What tends to happen is people that were living here prior to that on particularly fixed incomes, so we're talking about older populations, they tend to get pushed out because their taxes go up. And when your taxes go up on fixed incomes, you've got to cut budgets somewhere, right? And it's not generally food, it's not generally a lot of these other things, so it ends up pushing people out of the neighborhood that were previously there for decades long, right? And that's not good. I don't think that we should encourage our elderly population to be forced out of their, homes, and in some cases, their family homes, right? And so, we just had like a historic tax increase for property taxes in Columbus, which don't piss me off. Um, so that happened, and so yeah, rents go up, taxes go up, and people get pushed out of the neighborhood that have been historical members of this neighborhood. That being said, I don't think that it is something that you should blame white people for. I think that who you should be blaming are individuals who are not prepared to financially undertake changes in their neighborhoods like this, right? And that's a whole other conversation. But when you say these things to people who believe in the whole gentrification is the white devil or white supremacy, then they tell you, well, it wouldn't have been turned into a ghetto or a crime ridden place if the whites didn't leave the white flight back in da 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 history, this year when the white people left the neighborhood and left it to fall apart. Well, again, we get into a circular argument where like you're mad when white people leave and you're mad when they come in. So what the fuck do you want? You want your neighborhood to just sit there and just not do anything, right? I don't know. I can't. Um, Let me keep reading comments. Sorry. Y'all got me hot tonight. Hello everyone. Hi Nelly B. How are you? Got my golden retriever Dixie by my side as well. Haven't fought him at all. Oh, you haven't been? Okay. Well, babe, if you're waiting for me, honey, I don't know what to tell you because I'm gonna be out of town tomorrow most of the day. I have to volunteer tomorrow. I'm watching dogs tomorrow. I cannot play tomorrow, and I most likely cannot play Sunday. The earliest I can play is Monday. So, I mean, you don't gotta wait for me, but just don't spoil me though. We're talking about, so for those that don't know, Ben and I play Elden Ring Night Reign together. If you play Elden Ring Night Reign, please join the Discord and play with us sometimes. I need to put my volume up. Is that better? Sorry. Yes, Kansas City 816 to the 913, baby. I know that's right, Casey Kid. Yeah, drink some water. Tech 9, I used to sell CDs out of Lil Rob's van back in the 90s for him. Hey, Mr. Cho, how are you tonight? Hope you're well. I'm very well, Mango Subprime. I'm a little tired. I'm a little stressed out, but we're going to get through it. We got to just get through to Sunday. Well, to Monday morning. We get to Monday morning, I'll be one happy camper.
I see what you mean, but but in my hood, the homeowners are black and we reap the benefits of people's lifetime work and investments. How else are people supposed to come up if it stays run down? Exactly, Casey. Exactly. Exactly. But this is what I mean. Like, I really want my community, the black community specifically, I really want my community to start stressing the right things. We need to really stress family units and making that money, working hard, acquiring skills, and we need to, be more entrepreneurial, because the shit that the black community is doing right now is just, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. Sorry, it's fucked up. The proof is in the fucking pudding. It's fucked up what the black community is doing. We shoot ourselves in the foot constantly. We don't have our priorities together. We are slaves to consumerism. We may have been free, but we're slaves to a political party and we're slaves to consumerism. Anything that bling blings and shines, people are willing to put off, long-term security for short-term fun. And that's one of the biggest issues in the black community is our lack of impulse control. That's really what it gets down to. Our lack of impulse control is what fucks us up all the fucking time. Whew. Anyway, I love those pups. Posted my girl Dixie on your pet section of your pet section. We got her from an Amish breeder here in North Carolina. Oh, that's cool. Gentrification is used by both political parties. Governor Newsom just said he is going to use gentrification to control the vote in California. Well, he's a piece of shit. So, par for the course for Gavin Newsom, I guess. What else is new? Cypher's Basement listening to your audio as if. Oh, Cypher. Hey, Cypher, what's going on? Thank you. I'm so sorry. I'm so slow to respond this week because this week is hell. It's complete hell. What are you doing, Duke? See, he's ready to go to bed. I see. That's the tea. Duke is ready. He's ready to go to bed. That's why we need to end the stream soon. Were there days in your life when you thought you had enough of all the BS in your life? Yeah, absolutely. I was 22 years of age, and I was sick of being a people pleaser. And the bullshit in my life was all things that I had caused myself. Being a people pleaser is one of the most toxic things you can do in life. I talk about this pretty frequently, but it's worth repeating. When you attach your self esteem and your self worth onto other people, you set yourself up for failure, right? Why is that? Because people are unreliable. People are unreliable. People are sinful. People are bound to make mistakes over and over and over again. And so that unreliability, you've now attached your self esteem to something that's unreliable. And this is why a lot of people have issues in their life, is because their self esteem is attached to, you know, the girl in the cubicle next door to them at the office. Their self esteem is attached to the guy with six packs on Instagram. Their self esteem is attached to a parent. Their self esteem is attached to a random boy they have a crush on. It's like your self esteem should be attached to yourself because only you have control. Duke, okay. Really? Anyway, so anyway, I'm tired. I'm so tired, guys. So yes, to answer your question, there were days where I had had enough of all the bullshit in my life. I was I had rock bottom self-esteem. I was such a liar. I was a fake. I was a fraud. It's just, that's what happens when you are a people pleaser, right? And I'd had enough of it because it wasn't procuring the results that I desired. I wasn't any happier. I wasn't any more successful. I wasn't on a path towards success. So yeah, I had had enough of it. Just Dave. Good question. It's all good. Honestly, your audio is serviceable. It seemed to be a lot worse for the past few videos I listened to. The audio isn't perfect. It's all right. Well, I still want to plan to, I still see the value in A/B testing and figuring out how to eliminate some variables to see what's causing the popping issue. I think you said I had a popping issue before. And so I do want to still put in the work and the effort to correct that. There's little moments where it pops consecutive times. I don't know if there's anything you can do to correct the audio. So I'll look into audio tools if I edit anything from it. But thank you, Cypher. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Guys, Cypher's Basement is one. Shout out to Cypher's Basement. He's going to be one of the editors I test out to hopefully do better with YouTube. Yeah, so thank you, Cypher. I appreciate that. And I'll get back to your email. We'll get back to the email. But I'm glad that, I have, like I said before, I don't know if you're still here, but like I said before, I have a USB microphone, which might be good. That might be really good to try out. So I definitely do want to test that out. And then again, I have my my Rode wireless, which you see I have one right now. Boom. So we'll see what the fuck goes on. We'll see. I'll figure it out. I'm no IT guy, but I'll figure it out. I think A/B testing is really important. It's something you have to do as a creative. Yeah, that would be great. That would be great too. Again, after this week, starting Monday, I'll have a lot more availability. This week, I just fucked myself over this week. I fucked myself over this week. It's psycho. Guys, any more questions before we end the stream for tonight? Any more questions? Oh, thank you, Cypher. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Duke can be a little shit starter, but for the most part, he's cute. Pretty privilege. I keep telling y'all, pretty privilege is everything. If you don't have financial privilege, you got to get some pretty privilege. It's true. It's true. It's definitely true. You know what's true. Pretty privilege can get you very far in life. Duke is exhibit A. Duke, my dog. I'm always lurking if you need sound checks. I appreciate that, DJ. I've been in survival mode this week. I've just been trying to get through. I've been trying to get through every task, just like barely get through it, Corporations for public broadcasting to shut down. I heard about it. And I'm very happy about it, by the way. I don't think PBS and NPR should be funded by our taxes. If they want to exist, then let their supporters pay for their service. I agree 100%. Do you prefer the top or bottom of a bagel? Ooh, that's a good question, Ben. Fuck, that's a good question. Oh my God. Okay, so it depends. Do you prefer the top or bottom of a bagel? It depends, Ben. It definitely depends. Now, first of all, I'm not that much of a bagel eater because bagels are very high in carbs. And as you guys know, I typically eat a low carb diet. Not intentionally, it's just naturally what I do. I think that in general, 9 times out of 10,
I'm gonna go with the bottom because the bottom, I feel like you're asking me like, am I a top or a bottom? But it's like for bagels. The bottom has the soft interior. Like it's you can squeeze you can squeeze the bottom. There is some girth to the bottom, right? You can grab the bottom like a good piece of a chunk of it. I love a good bottom. I love a good bottom. Something to grab onto. Something to cherish, something to salivate over. I love a good bottom. Um, that being said, there is a specific occasion where the top reigns supreme. Walk with me. Panera bread. Y'all know what I'm getting ready to say. You are if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. And if you don't know, I feel sad for you. But for those that know, you know. The cinnamon crunch bagel with the hazelnut cream cheese. When I tell you the top is so much better than the bottom because that's where all the cinnamon and sugar is crusted on top of the bagel. And then when it's toasted, it gets like even crunchier and even sweeter. And like the flavor profile is so much more robust on the top of that bagel than the bottom of that bagel. Someone tell me that you know what I'm talking about. The cinnamon crunch bagel from Panera Bread with like the caramelized, crystallized sugar and cinnamon on top, you can't beat it. Quite literally, it's my favorite bagel to eat. If I'm gonna eat a bagel and I can snap my fingers and a bagel comes in front of me, it's that bagel from Panera Bread. That's what I want. But most of the time, I don't have access to that because I don't go to Panera Bread because like Panera Bread, it's fine, but like I'm not going out of my way to eat a bagel. I'm not going there for a bagel. So most places, I think it's all about the bottoms. I vote bottoms. Oh, that's a good question. Good question. Good question. Good question. I love when you guys ask me good questions like that. Oh, Ben says the bottom. Period. PP is 3 points. Pretty privilege is at least 3 points. Yes. And financial privilege is 5 points. That's 5 points right there. And it is. It's 5 points. What are the other 2 points? I don't know. It's about the filling. What do you mean the filling? What do you mean the filling? You mean you put something in between a bagel and you eat it like a sandwich? I have never heard of that before. I've never heard of that. You mean like a sandwich or like a spread? Cause who's putting cream cheese between a bagel and eating it like a sandwich? I've never heard of that. You might be a psychopath. That might be a psychopathic trait. I feel like that'd be a psychopathic trait. What are you talking about? Oh no 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 no! You put the cream cheese and then you eat it. What? And you eat it as one, like a sandwich? I've never heard of that, DJ. I've never seen anyone do that before. What in the world? See down here, you open up the bagel, you put cream cheese on both, and you eat them separately. Yeah, I love cream cheese, but you eat it like a sandwich, and you eat it like a sandwich. That's what's throwing me off. That's what's throwing me off. Hi, MOP, what's going on? I'm a top of the bagel person all the way. I've had too many flat bottoms. I hate a flat bottom. I gotta have a little bit of curve in my bottom. A little bit of a curve in my bottom, I think, is necessary. I also hate a flat bottom. Couldn't be me. Could never be me. Could never be me. Flat wear. Um. Oh, personality's 1 point, intelligence the other. Okay, fair enough. Hi Cho, the new microphone is nice. Oh, thank you, Island Girl. Thank you so much. It's not a new microphone. I'm just finally fucking using it. This is the microphone I use for my vlogs and like specific content, like video content. But I'm working with an editor. I'm trying to start a relationship with an editor, and he basically read me my rights and told me my audio was dog shit, and I needed to get my shit together. And so that's what I'm doing. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting my shit together. So here we are. I hate a flat bottom too. Well, as you should. We like round bottoms here, something you can grab onto, like I said before. You PM me a bagel example. I want to see. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I just. There's DJ. There's no way. Who eats a bagel? I have never seen someone eat a bagel like that before in my entire life. Was it just cream cheese? You eat it like a sandwich? I don't know why that's taking me out. I mean, that's obviously so much more efficient, right? Like the way we eat them, it's so dumb. Do you know what I mean? It's like so dainty. What? That's so weird. Okay, now that makes sense though. Once you start adding more ingredients, it becomes a sandwich to me. I feel like I, okay, if you cut a bagel open, you put cream cheese here, you put cream cheese there, you eat them separately, right? You don't put them like this and nom 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 nom. You don't do that. That's weird. It's open face. You have one piece, you have one piece there, and you eat them like that. But once you start adding cream cheese, bacon, sprouts, tomato, pickles, and then you put the other, that's a sandwich. Oh, smoked salmon, little smoked salmon too, little smoked salmon. That's a sandwich. But just cream cheese? No, 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 no. That's weird. Um, Tomatoes in a bagel? Absolutely. A sandwich, like a BOT, like a BOT. Bacon, lettuce, tomato in a bagel with cream cheese? Absolutely. 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 Y'all haven't heard of bagel and deli? Okay, look up bagel and deli. Look up bagel and deli in Oxford, Ohio. Look it up. Now those are sandwiches. All time, those I used, oh my god. So I went to Miami University in Ohio, Oxford, Ohio, and I used to go there every week at 3 o'clock in the morning. I would smoke an American Spirit cigarette, a single, because I thought it was so cool, right? I'm not a smoker, but that was just like for the vibes, for the aesthetic. American Spirits only, by the way. I would smoke one. I would buy, because you could buy singles. You could buy singles at B&D, Bagel and Deli. I buy American Spirit. I eat a salty whore sandwich. It was good. Um, I did another interview with a wrestling buddy of mine. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Speaking of bread, I eat my burgers with the top as the bottom because I can't stand how flat the bottom is. Why can't it all be the same size? Really? I've never heard of that. Hey, Hustle Verb, it comes with the top on cut in half no matter which bagel you order here. That's weird. I refuse to believe anyone who is not a 300 plus pound New Yorker eats it as a sandwich. When it's just cream cheese, that one's crazy. Not the Sprouts. I love Sprouts. We need to do a bagel exchange. We do. Experience each other's bagel culture. Yes. Angela Rodriguez, what do you guys think about pineapple on pizza? It's a plus, it's a move, it's a vibe, it's an aesthetic. Absolutely. Pineapple on pizza is fantastic. Pineapple on pizza is something I've accepted as I've gotten older. Mostly with sloppy joes, I eat it upside down because the bottom gets soggy. Oh, that makes sense. Not Sprouts taste like fresh dirt. Not fresh dirt. Listen, at least it's fresh. I don't think that Sprouts have a taste. I think it's just texture. It's very crunchy. It's very crispy. I like it. Laffy Taffy. Hey guys, guess what? I'm doing much better since I just finalized my divorce. Congratulations. Congratulations. I don't know if you remember me, but since that's over with, I'm in a much better place. But that's awesome. So, Tiffany, it can't be like, so Sprouts is not supposed to be like the main protagonist in your story. Do you know what I mean? Like she's a supporting character. She's a supporting character that comes in like midway through the movie, and it's like a fresh, like a fresh surprise. Like, oh my god, who is she? I didn't expect her. She's on the scene now. Kind of like a curveball, but in a good way. That's what Sprouts are on sandwiches, in my opinion. Congratulations, Laffy, on your divorce. Um, while I believe in monogamy and long term relationships and committed long term relationships, I also believe that being in a toxic relationship will exponentially put you further away from finding the one match for you. So it's unfortunate that it came down to this, Laffy, but I think at the end of the day, it's going to set you up better to find the match that you deserve. Sprouts is like an earthy taste to me, kind of like beets. Yeah. It does give fresh dirt. I'm not gonna lie. It does get like Tiffany's not wrong. It gives fresh dirt, but a little bit of fresh dirt does not taste that bad. Honestly. Have you guys never had mud pies as a kid? I did. And I actually ate the dirt. Maybe that's why I turned out the way I did. Because I didn't eat all of it, by the way. But like, when I play pretend with my girlfriend across the street, we had tea parties and I made mud pies. I actually ate a little bit of it. It wasn't that bad. Like, grow up. Eat the fucking sprouts. It's like fresh dirt. It's fine. You'll be fine. They're good for you. I really went through it a few months back. For sure. I completely agree with everything you just said. Pubs love to have some sprouts on a greasy burger to seem hip. They suck the grease up. They do. They do. It's giving minerals. Yes, Island Girl. It's giving. Sprouts gives you minerals. Absolutely. It's giving minerals, nutrients from the earth, from Mother Earth herself. Now, come on now. Any last minute questions? We've lasted longer than the 90-minute mark. You guys got me started talking about food. I could talk about food all day long. We talked a little bit of politics. The whole Cincinnati fighting situation happened. We talked about um, Sprouts. What else did we talk about today? Bagels. Mud pie, the dessert is different in the north and the south. North is pudding and whipped cream. South is. Oh, Mark, I don't think you know what I was a little kid. As a mud pie, I meant like actual mud and dirt, not like chocolate. Not like chocolate, like dirt. I'm talking the original mud pie, not not any of these copycats. I'm talking about the original mud pie, the traditional mud pie. I'm being serious. I would taste the mud pie. And then when my mom helped me brush my teeth, she would wonder like, why the fuck is your mouth so fucking dirty? Like, crazy. Those do taste better. They do taste better. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you for being here tonight, guys. I really, really appreciate you guys so much. We'll be back tomorrow and Sunday at 11 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. Be sure to check out my stories, guys, because I have been documenting my experiences with my neighbor's pets. Pardon me. And they're wild. Hank is giving me all. Hank and Dom are giving me the most trouble, by the way. I have a Hank, I have a Gunner, I have a Dom, and I have a Grim. And Hank and Dom are giving me the blues. Like a mess. But don't forget to join the Discord channel if you want to stay in contact with me throughout the entire day, every day in the community. It's a fun place. I promise you, it's super duper 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 fun. Um, and see, someone already recommended me to watch something, and I've already forgotten what it was. So anyway, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good day. Love you guys lots.